All right, as I was saying, that whole opening section is free time, and it starts with tremolo picking on F sharp minor, thumb second fret of the low E, A string's muted, fourth fret of the D, and then you're barring across the top three strings with the index finger at second fret. And quickly picking. And you shouldn't pick hard when you do it, because you could, but it sounds nicer. Do it a little bit lightly. And Jimmy does a thing here where he's hammering on and pulling off between the second fret and the fourth fret, back to the root note. Like that. And he throws in this, the fifth and the flat seven of the chord, slide up to sixth fret on the G, fifth fret on the B. Back and forth like that. Then the band stops on F sharp minor, and then together play accents on F sharp minor, A minor, B minor, and you hold this. Then it slides up to D. 10, 12, 11, 10, 10. And then you slide down, like when you're going down that chord, the D chord, down to the E chord. Sounds good to primarily tremolo pick the low E string. Regular E chord. 2, 2, 1. Back to F sharp minor. All right, this intro solo is based on the F sharp minor pentatonic scale, and he's playing up in 14th position. And you can think of it as the blues scale too, because he does add that flat 5. See, kind of vibrato I'm doing for this is I'm keeping the fingers stiff and moving the whole hand. So the guitar neck moves, and you can really get a big vibrato that way. And then the classic Hendrix, where you're going up on the B string and then catching same fret with the underside of the ring finger. That pre-bent G string that then comes back down unbent to the 14th fret of the G, that's the minor third in the key of F sharp minor, an A note. So he does it 3 times, and the third time he holds that bend and vibrato. So you got and then he starts coming down. So he moves that similar technique to the top 2 strings. So now you're going to bend 17th fret of the high E and catch the B string under that finger. So one more time, you got. So after the one on the high E string, do it on the B string again. And then here, so that's a double pull-off, 16, 15, 14 on the A string. Back up to the D string, 16, 14. All the way down, 16, 15, 14, 12. Slide back up, 14, 16, back to the root note. And then that's where the rhythmic guitar goes up to B. Then here you go back to the high A. It's very Albert King-like. You're going to start with that step and a half bend. So those first two bends on that A note are step and a half. To a full step bend, 17-14, full step bend on the B string. So right here at the end of that bar, you're coming down 14, 17, 14, pull off, 16, and then that's all like one piece. 17, 14, bend, release, pull off. 16 to 14 to 16 on the D. Then he does a descending hammer-on pull-off riff on the G string. 16, 14, 16, 14, 13, 14, 13, 11. Then he moves back up, 14, 16, 14. And then the phrase ends by repeatedly going. That happens 3 times. You're hammering 14, 16, 14, 16 on the A and D string. Sliding down each time. And then you end with bend 16 up whole step, 17, 16, bend release, 14, 16, 14,